quite interesting. Brittany and I, we had mutual friends at UMBC. She was a freshman, I was a sophomore. She lived on a different wing but same floor. Her friends are really close with my friends are really close with her friends, and all along they have been telling us that they wanted us to meet each other because we reminded them of one another.
Wow, Adrian and I first met over 8 years ago at a club called Latin Palace. I was there with a group of my friends and standing over talking. He walked through the door and my friend Kelly knew him. So I was dancing, you know, having fun, and then later on that night she actually brought him over and introduced us, and we started dancing, and I was like amazed by how good of a dancer he was and how nice of a guy he was, and we kind of just started talking after that and became boyfriend and girlfriend. So.
So our first date, I wanted to surprise her, so I took her out.
He took me to an Italian restaurant, and I have an allergy to gluten, so I can only eat things that don't have like wheat in it. Of course, they had like all pastas and stuff like that, and he felt so bad because he didn't know that, you know, I couldn't have pasta.
That was the first strike. And then the second strike was the movie that we chose, or that I chose.
We saw The Interpreter that was out back then with Nicole Kidman, and it was an awful movie. Overall, like, he was making an effort.
My very first strike before all that even happened was that the way I picked her up was not very stylish either. I guess I was nervous, and she, when she was coming up to the car, I started freaking out, and I just picked up my phone and called someone just to kind of look like I was cool, and so I totally blew it. I got 3 strikes on the very first date, but somehow she gave me the opportunity for a second one.
He's just such a compassionate person and so giving and so sensitive, and he's the kind of guy that will literally like stop anything he's doing for me. Like if I say, Adrian, I need this, like he'll drop everything and do it. He's also just such a people person too, and he loves to like hang out and loves to have a great group of friends. He loves to entertain, and you know, I am an outgoing person, but not as much as he is, so he's really gotten me to kind of be more open and friendly and hang out with people. So that's what I like about just his gregarious personality. It's amazing.
Brittany, she's just an incredible woman. She has such a big heart. She literally would drop whatever she's doing to help another person out. She's just always there for you. She's gorgeous and to match the beauty, and she's extremely intelligent as well. She just brightens my day.
Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself. It is not puffed up. It does not behave rudely. It does not seek its own. It is not provoked. It thinks no evil. It does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man and this woman in holy marriage. Repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
it's a sign
it's a sign
that I love you.
that I love you.
It's a sign
It's a sign
that you belong to me.
that you belong to me.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I want the world to know.
I want the world to know.
On your job and everywhere else.
On my job and everywhere else.
On his job.
Oh,
and
on
everywhere
his job and everywhere else.
I want to know you are my husband.
You are my husband.
Amen. Amen. Put the ring on his finger. With the power invested in me as an ordained minister of the gospel, I'm going to announce you man and wife. And what God have joined together, let no one put asunder to. Kiss your bride. Amen. For the first time in public, I'd like to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Faye Hoop. Say amen.
We'd just like to say, first of all, to the bride and the groom that you look lovely tonight. Really lovely. Adrian's a fine young man. I know he cares a great deal about Brittany. You know, I look at this as not being the fact that I'm losing a daughter, but I'm gaining a son that I never had. I can think of 3 very important events throughout my life. They really mean a great deal to me. Joining and holding matrimony to my wife, Sandra. The birth of my 2 daughters, Brittany and Cammie. And the third, of course, is this night. So I'm just a proud dad today. I know that because you all love each other, if you put God first in your life, you'll have many, many more years together. I love you. Congratulations.
Anyone who knows Adrian knows that he loves to dance. You'll see him like practicing moves like he's going to be the next Usher, Justin Bieber, or somebody. And so it's really no surprise that Adrian met Brittany on the dance floor. After he met Brittany, you could really tell something had changed about him. Like, he had never met anyone like this girl before in his life. You know, marriage isn't about finding the person you can live with, it's about finding that person that you can't live without. And I'm pretty sure Adrian's found that person.
I wanted to tell Brittany and Adrian how much I truly love and appreciate both of you. Brittany, you have been such an amazing sister to me. I'm so happy to have you in my life. You've been so loving and supportive. I just don't know what I'd do with you without you. Without you.